Hey everybody, it's Ed O'Keefe, and would you like me to walk you by the hand, take you step by step, and show you the exact roadmap that I've used to sell over $60 million and counting in health supplements, health foods, and info products? Here's your special invite for 30 highly motivated people ready to take their financial success to an entirely new level while impacting lives, experiencing life freedom, and getting to the ultimate shortcut to health supplement millions by attending my last ever health supplement intensive live. It's true, I've decided to do my last live health supplement intensive with 30 entrepreneurs who want results before the end of the year and to build massive momentum into 2018. Here's the scoop. Starting on November 7th, every week I'll be hosting a training that will cover 1 to 2 vital topics for creating a wildly profitable health supplement business. That training will end with a 2-day live training personally by me right here in Chicago on January 25th and 26th. Now, who's this for? The expert who has fans, a list, a message, but doesn't know how to get into the supplement business or how to sell supplements. This business will be so easy for you to easily start making a ton of money very, very quickly. Next, the current owner of a supplement business who's trying to figure it out. How to go from 0 to 10,000 a month, or 10,000 to 100,000 a month, or even up to $1 million a month or more. We have clients doing that are in all those ranges, and each one of those ranges just require a couple different tweaks that could easily move you to the next level. Lastly, the entrepreneur who, just like me, has zero experience in supplements, but has some skills in either copywriting, traffic generation, e-com, or info marketing, which would make this transition a lot easier to make. The one other one that's not mentioned here is the Amazon marketer who wants to add another pillar to their success by going off of Amazon or using off of Amazon strategies to actually boost rankings on Amazon, which is a phenomenal strategy. While this training isn't for everyone for a couple reasons, first, let me go over this. It's not going to be cheap. If you're looking for cheap, then you are thinking wrong, and I'm the wrong guy for you. The old phrase, a fool can tell you the cost of everything while a wise person can tell you the value, is really the entire difference between people who succeed versus people who don't. I mean, really, you can go on YouTube and learn just about everything you need to know from a tactical level to generate customers and to actually be successful in internet marketing, but to learn specialized knowledge specifically in this business and to avoid all the mistakes that I've made, well, that's completely different. So you got to invest to do that. So if you understand that the most important investment you can ever make is in you personally and accumulating the right information, not just a ton of information, then it may be for you. Secondly, if you're looking for me to do all the work for you and to spoon feed you the business, then and you just expect results to show up out of nowhere, then save us both time. This is not for you. My best clients pay me $25,000 to $50,000 a year and take up the least amount of my time because they ask the best questions, and they are so busy executing they don't suck up time because they got stuff to do. Let me give a quick example. One of my clients is doing over $1 million a month in sales. I was with him from scratch where he was just doing, I think, around $10,000 a month in sales. And to give him a lot of credit, he followed the system, increased the business. He's a good copywriter. And I would even say now he's a great copywriter. But one of the things that we went over was his order value was not high enough for him to be making enough profit and to really scale the business. So one thing we looked at was his order form and his upsells. So by looking at it, I saw a couple simple ways that he could do nothing but increase the average transaction size by changing his pricing structure, by changing the upsell sequence. And within a month, he bumped his average transaction by over $17 per sale. Now, you may be going like, well, Ed, that's not a lot of money. Well, if you start multiplying $17 extra by every sale you get, he was doing 300 to 500 sales a day. So start doing the math and you're looking at tens of thousands of dollars every single day. Now, for a new person who's starting out, that may or may not seem really, really important, but here's the reality. Bumping your average ticket by $17 means you can buy more traffic. It means you can get more affiliates. It means you can now grow your business. Most people overlook this simple subtlety that can easily take up any business from where it is now to multiple millions more a year. If you've seen my story or read my book or watched any of my videos on YouTube or Facebook, whatever, you've noticed that like my company was doing around 200,000 a month online for about a year, and then skyrocketed to about 1.7 million a month with one simple breakthrough. And these are the things that I'll be equipping you with, so you don't have to go through a long and costly learning curve that I did, because when I started, I didn't have these experts or mentors to stand on the shoulders of and to shorten this entire learning experience. The gap between where you are now and where my client was and where I was, whether it's to be the ability to generate an extra 10,000 or 20,000 a month or even 100,000 a month, may seem like a lot, but the reality, it's really, really simple. It's really about getting the right system for generating highly qualified health supplement customers buying from you, loving your product, and repurchasing, and most importantly, a customer journey that gets them to buy 3 to 5 products from you literally on day 0 or in the first 30 days. Now, I want you to pause for a second. What I just told you and shared with you is literally the secret to creating a multi-million-dollar business at light speeds. I'll repeat it. Having a customer journey that gets them to buy 3 to 5 products from you literally on day 0 or in the first 30 days. And this is what I'm going to be talking about. This is what nobody gets. They usually get one product, they build marketing around it, and they're hoping that they'd be able to make a success. What I show you is how to build a customer journey and then build a conversion rate system that will allow you to get a ton of traffic to it, literally 24/7. So anyhow, I'll show you how to do this, and show you much more in the virtual and live intensive training, because I'm combining virtual and live, that you'll be equipped like a world-class pro. Before I do, can I share why I love this business, the supplement business? Why I've invested in an amazing disruptive health food company that literally today or yesterday Joe Rogan endorsed, and why my entire business life is discovering the best model to implement and teach people in the health market. Well, my past life, meaning just about 9 years ago, I was running a highly successful dental coaching business that did tens of millions over a period of about 7 years. So we did anywhere between $3 million a year. Our best year was around $6.5 million. But the reality is that even though it was a good business and it had autopilot revenue, meaning each month I had continuity revenue, I wanted more freedom. I wanted more time freedom. I wanted more money freedom, and I wanted more choice freedom. And if you've looked at if you've studied me for a while, and if you're watching this now, you're probably going to get more opportunities to learn more even after this. But my belief system, having 7 kids, is that I'm not deferring my freedom and my time freedom and money freedom and choice freedom to that like old adage of like, well, once I retire or once I get to this place. No, man, we're living life the way we want to live it on our own terms. And the beauty of it is that the health supplement business gives you all 3 of these things when you do it right. So the reason why I love this business the best is that customers who buy from you will also buy on auto renewal and repeat. And you may overlook this, and a lot of guys do. This is really the predictable income. And if you can get your autopilot revenue, like your auto renewals and your repeat customers, to exceed your monthly cost at the beginning of the month, then you never have to really worry about making payroll, making income, paying your bills ever again, because your customers are paying your bills for you. They're paying your income, they're paying everything. And so it's just a matter of setting that up properly. Number 2, if you set up a sales process that works, then all you got to do is send traffic to that. And then once you get that is where wealth is. And I'll talk more about this in a second. So number 3 is scale is not about hiring more, even though sometimes you have to add a person or add a contractor, or you have to utilize people to execute on your behalf if you want more time freedom. However, this business scales when you add more traffic to it. So when you're growing the first thing that you're going to do is you're not going to go like, oh my God, we're growing, let's hire more people. No, no, no. The first thing you do is you go like, wow, our conversion rate's working, we're profitable. Now let's go find more traffic. That's the first way to grow the business. It's an amazing different thought process. Number 4 is you escape the time for money trap. So like as I'm recording this training right now, we're making sales. We have affiliates promoting us. We have Facebook traffic going to us. We have Amazon sales going on. All that's happening. And here's the reality. All that will happen without my personal touch. Like I have one meeting today. We'll go over some tracking. But that's how you make things happen. You set up proper systems in the business that generates money for you. And if you want to take a day off, like, hey, I got to go with the kids. My wife says, hey, let's go to a pumpkin patch or let's go do this. We're going to go do something cool. Well, guess what? Like I get to go do that. I don't have to ask anyone's permission. It's ultimate freedom, and sales keep coming in. And my team understands that. And guess what? It allows me to give them flexibility too when they have things like that. Number 5, you can sell the business. A good friend of mine just sold his supplement business for over $16 million. And I'm now learning from him. Like I'm actually paying 30 grand a year to mentor under him to learn his Amazon system, which I teach my clients now because you're in my inner circle. Number 6, you impact others' lives while getting rich. Now, the company I told you about was No Foods. We are literally changing the game with how the entire bread category, and we build funnels for them. This is what I'm spending a lot of time on. I'll tell you more about in a second. But my supplements, the reason why I think I've done really good is I have a really good high quality supplement that people love, that people tell others about. And when we do a repeat, like when we direct mail our customers to get them to rebuy, or we email them, or we send them to Facebook ads, guess what? The return on ad spend is out of this world. Why? Because we're impacting lives. They wouldn't be buying if we weren't positively impacting lives. In fact, this is not a claim, and this is not meant to be a claim, but actually a girl who I do CrossFit with said to me today, she said she did a test, she got off our product, and she said she noticed she gained 4 pounds in inflammation. So our product's designed to help with inflammation. Anyhow, I'm kind of digressing, but the business really, if you have a vision and you really want to impact lives, this is a great business, and I would love to help you do that. Is it all sunshine and rainbows? Well, no, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's the business. You got to learn stuff, and you have to learn specialized information. Get introduced to the right people, like traffic people, affiliate people, the right tech people, the right systems, the right mentors, everybody around you, and you got to know what I call core 3 skill sets that make it rain in your business, which I'll go in a second. So if you don't want to do that, let me just stop and tell you that this is definitely not up your alley. I mean, really, there's a lot of good videos on Facebook that show you easy ways to make money. Go try those things out. Go be a coach for 3 months and see how much you like that, and understand that is really a time for money exchange. You are now working for a living all the time. So I believe this business is better than all those businesses. Otherwise, I wouldn't still be in it. I would have sold it. I would have gotten out of it. And I do coaching because A, I love it. B, it pays very, very well. But C, if you said to me, Ed, what business would you rather have, a supplement business or a coaching business? I would say I would rather have a supplement business or a health business that has autopilot revenue any day of the week, because it's a consumable. It's not attached to me. If I got hit by a train, God bless I don't, my wife and family would still be taken care of with my supplement business. They would not in my coaching business. All my clients would go away because it revolves around me. So those are huge distinctions. So I do tell people straight up that when you learn the business, there is work involved. The question you got to answer is, am I willing to do some work and learn specialized knowledge to be really, really successful? Okay? Because the opposite of that is freedom and control is way more vital to me and my best clients. So I was committed to working this business out. Even though my first interaction with the business, I lost $125,000 to $150 grand out of the gate the first time I launched a health supplement business. And it's because I was working with all the wrong people. They lied to me. They set up the wrong things. They told me to go do this type of thing. And it was just a disaster. And whose fault was it? Mine, right? It's still my fault, but I was committed to stay with it. And I want to make sure that you don't make the same mistakes that I did. So that's why I'm running this last ever virtual and live health and supplement intensive. And I'm only doing this for 30 people, so you got to be one of the first ones to respond to this invitation. So I really think you should stop if this interests you. If you're still with me so far, give me a few more minutes to kind of walk you through what it's going to cover and how it's going to benefit you and what the investment looks like. Okay, so here's what it's going to look like. It's going to be 7 weeks and virtual training, and then it's going to be followed up with live training. And I can tell you the reason I did that is because what I found when I was running my 2-day live intensives, people did not have any pre-work done. So they were very much like in the pre-stages. So what I wanted to do was, hey, let me take a group of people, 30, which gives you interaction with me. It's a number I feel I can actually properly coach with my team and the experts I bring on, and it's not, you won't get lost in the shuffle. And we could get you up to speed. So week 1, let me show you what you're going to be looking at. And I have full capability of moving the modules around. So don't get all underwear in the bunch. But if I say like, oh, we're going to go over something different week 2 than what I originally told you, because I'm going to make adjustments based on what you need at the time. Okay. So number 1, the big thing is you're going to learn the real story behind how I sold over 60 million in health supplements, food, and health products. Not everything's out in the open. Like I do a lot of Facebook Lives, I'll do a lot of podcasts, and I'll do stuff. But there's stuff I don't share. And what I want to do is walk you through how to properly set this up and the different models that you can choose. But one of the big things I'm going to hit home is you got to build this business based on your personal desires and your personal strengths. It does not value anybody if you are just trying to follow Ed and you're not following your unique talents. So that's something I'll impress upon you, and I'll guide you through what I call like the potholes to make sure you're not making the big mistakes. Number 2 is how to match your winning product to a winning market. Now this is huge, guys. There's a lot in this one thing. But you might be saying like, Ed, I don't have a product, or I have a product and I need validation on your idea. Well, guess what? That's why we're holding this event. It's not a problem. And you'll receive the exact checklist that I use when making these decisions. And you know what's so cool? I'm updating this checklist all the time. I'll tell you, there's something that happened this week that I was like, man, I got to put this on the checklist. This is new because social media is changing the game for a lot of us, okay? Number 3, how to identify and create or position a winning product. Now, people get really stuck in this thing. They're like, well, God, Ed, how do I do this? And I get so stressed out. Well, if I had a probiotic, I'll take that as an example. I can show you about 12 different ways to position and identify sub-markets and create a winning product out of it. Like if you gave me, say, 12 people and I had to help create a strategy for all 12, I could do it in such a way that not all 12 would even be in the same, they wouldn't compete at all, okay? So you gotta understand, this part is very, very magical, and most people don't know how to do it properly. Number 4, probably my favorite part is the green light system. Because it's really the only way you can guarantee that your sales process is proven and you leapfrog to the top of the market by modeling what is already working in your market. Most people might hear how to do this, but I'm going to walk you through step by step. It's going to be very broken down. How to do it on Facebook, how to do it on display advertising, email advertising, and search advertising. And I may even be missing 1 or 2 other things, but you'll get it. Number 5, winning offer structure for maximum conversion and maximum dollar amount. Now that's different than positioning, okay? There'll be positioning combined, but we're going to go through how to create a sales letter and create a sales video and how to do that. Very broken down. So like we did a whole day and a half long training on this, which I'll give you access to as a bonus if you decide to be one of the 30. But one of the cool things about this is that I'm going to walk you through a template that I use. It's going to be really simple. Now, the 2 big things here is maximum conversion, but more importantly, the maximum conversion, guys, is maximum dollar amount. You'll be blown away by this. Number 6, traffic mastery. So once you have your product and your offer created, you'll need traffic. And I'll walk you through every traffic source that I recommend, and I'll give you contacts and media buyers and much more. More importantly, if you're taking notes, is I'm going to show you exactly how to test traffic so you're not losing money out of the gate. And if you are losing money, which like we're running tests today that I do plan on being slightly negative, but I'm going to show you how to what I call a baseline test, so that you're not spending thousands of dollars and wasting money, and you do this properly. Number 7, how to build an affiliate army. The best source of traffic is guaranteed profitable traffic. But you need to know how to approach affiliates, and you need to know how to talk to an affiliate. So I was talking to a super affiliate yesterday, and he knew within the first minute that I had a ton of experience and that he didn't need to vet me out, okay? So after our conversation, he sent me over, hey, we want to run traffic. He wants to run traffic for free for me. No risk on my end. And it's because I know the art of the conversation. And so I'll show you exactly what you need to know, what keywords to say, and then how to structure the entire conversation. So it's not hard, but it is unique languaging and positioning. So this is really, really important. Number 8, back-end mastery. So if you want to know how to even double or even triple your profits, then you'll need to know what to do on the back end. 99% of internet marketers today, this is like an afterthought. What I think is you need to get this lined up early, so that in the first 45 days you're generating more profit. And this is where this is the sorry guys, this is the college fund, this is the walkaway fund, this is the pay off your house first, get out of debt fund. So this is all the strategies that I will walk you through. Plus, you can ask anything you want at any time of me, of any of the experts I bring on, my staff. Simply put, I'm there for you. If you're in, I'm there for you. My goal is to take 30 clients through this and watch you explode your business. And frankly, if you do, my belief is you'll probably end up joining my Platinum Coaching Club, which is my elite coaching club, which is not obligated. You're not going to get hard sold on this. But what the natural progression is, if I'm making you tens of thousands of extra dollars every single month, or hundreds of thousands, you're probably going to say, God, Ed, how do I get more coaching from you? Well, it makes sense to join the next group. But that's just part of my motives. The other part is this. Business is booming on my end. The supplement business is doing good. Our coaching business is doing really good. My investment and our strategic partnership with No Foods is going out of this world. And when we were looking inside our coaching business, I don't want to be doing what we're going to be doing for the next 7 weeks in our live event from scratch in this business much longer. It's frankly, it's the hardest part of the business. Because once you're live and you're making sales and you're generating great profits, all the fun begins. The hidden benefit is that you will also meet and hear from my best clients, as well as learn from, share, and synergistically grow with other people in the group. This is not just about me and you. For example, the company I invested in, No Foods, taken off, right? So I decided to take my skill sets and apply it for them and for myself, because we're all business owners, right? To acquire customers. And I'll show you with the goal of effort. So here's the point. Where did I go? I lost you for a second. Okay. So you're not only going to see my efforts in Marine Essentials, but I'm quadrupling down my efforts to see this company truly become a $1 billion disruptor. So during these trainings, I'm going to show you the funnel that I built for No Foods, the funnel that I built for Marine Essentials, and what we're doing to grow these businesses, so that you're getting to see everything. So this is not just about showing you basic level stuff. You're going to see what's working at the highest level, and you're going to see what's working at the most elementary beginner level. So and for some of you guys that are watching this, you may be going well, Ed, I'm not a beginner. So the thing is on that is, trust me, some of the best things that my best clients do when they work with me is I ask them basic level questions that they're looking over, because I can fundamentals win the game, and I guarantee no matter where you're at in your progression, you're overlooking certain fundamentals that can pay thousands of dollars a day net profit if you do them right. And so this is why I only want 30 people. And if you want to wait this one out, no problem. But just know that this is going to sell out, and it's going to be the last one. So, Ed, what's the investment? So your investment is just $5,000. Now, you can obviously break that up into 2 payments of $2,500, or you can pay in full and get $500 knocked off, making your investment just $4,500. Plus, something you need to know is there's no guarantee in this training. because I know with 100% certainty the value you will be receiving. So frankly, it's on you to take action and execute with that info. This group of 30 individuals will be focused and committed to growing a highly successful and highly profitable business to the next, or take it to the next level. Okay? So now the investment, I don't really know if that's a lot to you or a little to you. So let me briefly explain to you why it will be the least expensive $5,000 you happily spend. So first, for your perspective, I spend $7,500 a year to send each one of my children to their Catholic grade school. One of my daughters has dyslexia, so we send her to a private school. That's $40,000 a year. And secondly, so if y'all add that up, we're talking about literally over $75,000 a year in just even private school, grade school. Now, secondly, if you look at college, on average, it's costing around $33,000, $480 a year. Now, that's average. That means state schools and everything like that, and all of them blended into one. Obviously, there's some way more expensive. And my bet is that if you add all that up, you are still hoping to get a real-world education like this one that I can actually show you, so you can learn how to make money and create real freedom in your life. Now, third, if you want to go the franchise route, like if you're like, oh, you know what, I want to be a franchise owner. Well, it would cost you $35,000 just to get the license, and then you'd have to pay royalties plus all the other expenses that would come along with the franchise. And here's the reality of just life in general. No matter what route you go, you're still going to have to learn how to get customers. Okay? So the last thing I want to tell you is my first attempt in the supplement business, I lost over $150,000 by, like I told you earlier, wrong people, wrong strategies, wrong everything. Boom, it blew up my merchant account, and I had to start all over from scratch. Now, the fifth way is if you really want to get wealthy, guess what you can do? You can take all your money, that $5,000 that it may cost you to be in this program, and put it in an index fund. And then over the next, so many years, accumulating 5 or 10% every year over year, I mean, next year you'll just, if this is real, you'll generate $500 from that $5,000 investment, allowing you to eventually retire wealthy, right? Well, there's a big problem with that, is that all these strategies that you have that I just went over is really, there's hope involved, and you're placing it in other people. What I like to convince you into believing is that all your freedom, all your money, and your power goals can be met by step 1, identifying a hungry, proven market. Step 2, creating winning product and a winning customer journey. And step 3, the art of turning advertising into profit. Now, it's really that simple. It does take work, and you got to learn skills, but guess what? Wouldn't you rather know how to do that than put all your hope and faith in other people to do it for you? So that right there is your system for wealth and freedom. And will it take work? Yep, I've already told you that, but we are in this together. Now, as I told you, I'm a father of 7 children, all under the age of, well, actually 13. My daughter just turned 13 last week, so I got to update this slide. But the deal is, like the last so many months, or 12 months, we went to Oahu, we were in Colorado, we go to Florida, and we get all seasons here in Chicago. But we never miss an event. My wife and I are every single event. And we create businesses to create a life, not work every day, or not live to work, whatever that phrase is. You know what I'm talking about. So, and the other thing is, like, great opportunities come up. Like, I'm an investor and an advisor at a fast-growing company. I'm so excited about this company right now. Company that's main goal is to disrupt the entire food, bread, and like cereal category with its gluten-free, wheat-free, peanut-free, dairy-free, non-GMO products. So I'm totally stoked about that. And you get to see the behind the scenes of how I actually approach helping a company that plans on doing that. And it's really amazing what we're doing over here. So anyhow, quick recap of everything you're going to get. 7-week virtual health supplement intensive plus a 2-day live boot camp. Again, number 1, the real story behind how I sold over $60 million in health supplements, food, and health products. Number 2, how to match your winning product to a winning market. Number 3, how to identify and create or position a winning product. Number 4, the green light system, how to guarantee that your sales process is proven and you leapfrog by modeling what is working in your market today. Number 5, winning offer structure for maximum conversion and maximum dollar amount. This will blow you away. It'll make everything a lot simpler. Number 6, traffic mastery. Once you have your product, your offer created, you'll need traffic. This is the vital leverage point. This is how you grow exponentially without doing more work. And so I'll walk you right through this, and you'll be blown away, and you'll have confidence moving forward. I'll even give you contact to media buyers or affiliate networks that, actually I'm going to talk about that in a second, and much, much more. How to build an affiliate army. The best source of traffic is guaranteed profitable traffic, but you need to know how to approach all these affiliates and look like a pro when you do it. Back-end mastery. Want to double or even triple your profits? Like I said, this is literally your walk-away fund by knowing how to do this when you combine all the other things. And like I told you before, you can ask anything you want at any time. I jumped on a call with a platinum member today, and he felt like he is, in his own words, he was hitting brick wall after brick wall and brick wall. And all I did was stop him. And we got rid of 75% of his to-do list, and I got him focused on the one thing that was actually working. And I can't wait to hear his success, but that's why I'm there. I'm your coach, is to walk you through this. You're going to have questions. So my belief is that this is easily more than $25,000 in value in and of itself. In some ways, I could justify why this course is worth $100,000 and why this course, if actually executed on, will put millions of dollars in your future. So you have the choice. You could either hold on to your $5,000, or you can invest it in yourself and in your family's future wealth and do something that's going to make a massive difference, that's going to blow yourself away and others away. Plus the 2-day boot camp. Now, there's a couple things I want to walk you through on the 2-day boot camp. Like, number one, the 5 shifts online happening right now that are destroying businesses without the owners knowing what happened. Or for the smart ones, giving you the biggest opportunities to cash in. This is one of the things I'm going to talk about. I'm not kidding. If you are doing what worked even just 6 months ago, you will be left behind. Topic number 2, the 5 health supplement offers and models that are crushing it, that you can swipe immediately for massive growth and be ahead of your competitors. Now, I'm saving this for the live event because while we will cover these in the training, this is going to be where we go in depth on hey, where are you at? Are you using any of these models? And how do we take the models you're using and make sure that you're using them with the traffic channels? So that'll be covered in the live day. At the end of this, your focus and clarity will be unmatched after you hear this presentation, because you'll see real world examples. Topic number 3, how to flood your business with buyers using a proven book funnel or info marketing funnel. Now, this works for health, make money, personal development, and more importantly, positioning you or your business as an authority. So like in both my businesses, we're adding tons of buyers, not leads, into our businesses daily. Now, we are using leads in our ManyChat, which is something that we'll talk about live. I have no slides for it in here. Topic number 4, video. Why video is changing the game and how you can build massive audiences on Facebook and buyers following you, even if your marketing skills are average. You don't have to be over the top, annoying, or crazy, but actually helpful is the new secret. So if you've been fearful of looking salesy or someone on your team looking salesy, just realize that there's a simple formula we'll give to you in a plug and play format so you can add it to your business. Number 5, how to create a life where you are guaranteed to succeed and be massively fulfilled. Now, right now, so many entrepreneurs that I work with prior, or even some that I do now, are in chase mode and they're confused, like the gentleman I spoke with today, even though they are successful by most people's standards. So I'll walk you through a process I call closing the meaning gap. This will blow your mind. You'll have instant clarity, confidence, and courage to go full steam ahead, plus much more. But I'm not going to stop there, because you will receive turnkey templates of our PowerPoints that have sold over, I put 50 million here, it's actually 60 million in supplement sales, webinar secrets, and video marketing. And most importantly, how do you tie it all together so you're maximizing the profit, knowing where to focus, and putting cash in your own personal bank account while building something really, really valuable. So, and awesome. Should I stop there? After all, if all I did was hand you one funnel that is working and you can model it and replicate it, what would that be worth to you? If all I did was have a few of my traffic and conversion experts show up and give you their best strategies, what would that be worth to you? If all I did was let you in on the conversations of my best clients who combined are doing tens of millions a month, what would that be worth to you? Now, if all I did was provide you a platform where you can get new relationships, high-level relationships that you can do joint ventures for, do CPA affiliate deals with, and get introed into the right networks, what is that worth to you? Well, the reality is it's invaluable. And so I have no problem asking you to invest in yourself $5,000, or you can split up into 2 payments, or pay in full and save $500. But here's the bad news. The clock has already started. We have 30 spots available. One of the goals is to have this group at my house and actually have a little evening party on night 1. So I can't open it up beyond 30. And like I told you before, I plan on working with each one of you on a very, very individual level, so I can't go beyond 30 individuals. So that's it. 7 weeks, virtual health supplement intensive plus Q&As. Number 2, you're going to get 2 boot camps, 2-day boot camp in Chicago for execution, focus, and advanced training. And then number 3, you're going to get the most up-to-date, what's working now, funnels, PowerPoints, videos, ads, email creatives that you can use to leapfrog to the absolute top of your business, no matter what market you're in. And trust me, when you meet the other people in the group, you see some of I'll bring out a few of my best clients to this, and even a few experts that are experts in, like, say, Facebook, conversion rate optimization, video marketing. This will be an integrative approach to teaching. It's just not going to be me the entire time, because guess what? While I'm learning and helping you pull all these pieces together, there are people who only spend their time every single day in Facebook. Well, I'm going to have that person teach Facebook. And some people that only write email ads. Well, I'll give you my best practices, but why not hear a little bit from people who are doing it in the trenches right now? So all you have to do is choose your payment option below and reserve your spot before the 30 run out. So that's it. This is Ed O'Keefe. Have an amazing day, and hopefully I'll see you at the live event.